Hey everybody, Bigfoot here with Bigfoot Video. So in today's video, it's going to be day 7. That's day 7 of digging out the crawl space. Today I might actually not be doing any digging. I'm going to clean up all of the mess that I have created and come across and from years of other people doing stuff. So I'm going to get all the insulation out, all of the roots I've dug up, all of the tidbits of concrete. I'm gonna try to get all of that junk out of the way that's I've been kind of throwing to the perimeter and just get it out of the way, get it out of here. And then that way I'll be totally prepped for just a little bit more digging, and then I'll be really ready to go to start kind of fixing up the HVAC, getting the beams put in, and then just keep on going with the project. So if you have any questions, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Drop your questions in the comment section. And then as soon as the video is over, go check out some of the other content. So here we go. GoPro time-lapse mode. So if you're watching the live, everybody, it's this is a behind the scenes of me remodeling the master bedroom, and I'm currently digging out the crawl space. So help us get to 500 subscribers. We're going to go to 500, 1,000, and then we're going all the way for 1 million. So I'm going to keep doing these lives. I'm going to keep recording content, keep putting it out there, trying to teach people along the way, give you something good to watch, to zone out to just kind of learn from by watching what I do or listening to what I say. So I'm just going to keep on going and just be here along for the journey. Hope you can join us. So I'm going to get my mask on, get my gloves on, and then just start bagging and bucketing up all this stuff here. So let's get the mask. Here we go. If you're watching, make sure help us get to 500 subscribers. We're going to 500, 1,000, and then 1 million. So just come along, join the journey as we continue to make this great property something magnificent for the ages. I'm gonna keep doing these lives, behind the scene type remodeling stuff, so you can actually see real time activity. Even though most of my videos are edited, but I'm not, they're all real live. So we're about to start cleaning up this crawl space. I've been digging out the crawl space, Grazer 777, and I'm going to work on getting some of this old insulation out of here, these old roots I've been chunking to the side, all the tidbits of concrete. I'm going to start cleaning it up real good in here. And then I'll have to do probably a couple more days worth of digging at least, depending on exactly where I want to dig to, the grade that I want. And then it's going to be about putting posts and beams and concrete blocks, and I want to make it really nice and solid. I want this floor to basically feel like concrete when I'm done with it. When I get in here and I can jump around, it's going to feel like concrete. So yeah, I'm going to go in beams. I'm going to do 12-inch on center floor joist. I'm just going to split these 24-inch on center floor joists that are 2x6s already. And so it's going to be freaking awesome. So stay tuned, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and you can follow along on the journey with us out here. So here I go. Oh. let's start in this corner over here. If you're tagging along, help us get to 500 subscribers. We're working on getting this crawl space cleared out. So I'm just going to go little by little. I'm working over here. I'm going to try to bag up as much stuff as I can. This is the first major overhaul remodel that we're doing in this house, where it's going to a full gut job. So it's going to be freaking awesome. Yeah, just doing it little by little. I'm going to try to get all this old insulation out of here, man. Start getting it bagged up and all this old insulation out of here. Big rocks. All these old bricks. Get them out of here. I got old glass. That I've been chunking over here. And you're gonna get it out of here. That's all this junk, man. I'm gonna get as much of this out of here as I can. So I'm really gonna probably end up redoing this like totally, man. This is nice. I can like really get to everything. There's a bucket. I think I'm going to try to focus on getting this side of the room done. Man, it's just crazy how many roots are growing in here. Because when they put this, they had a magnolia here, and it's a massive sucker. And it's just too close to the house. So there's roots, I guarantee, growing underneath this entire house. All right, finally doing it, man. Finally getting this crap out of here. Getting this out of here. I've been wanting to do this since we moved in. You got to prioritize. Okay. I feel pretty good about that. Oh. Like I said, I'm going to focus on this side of the room behind me. So that way I can not waste my time. And I can be effective with the areas I can get to really good. All right. So here we go. Plus, I don't want to get too sidetracked right now. I'm going to move these rocks out of the way. There you go. I really don't need them here anymore. You do not want that sucker to fall on your leg, that's for sure. God bless America. That is for sure. So, gotta get as much of this insulation as I can in this bag. So eventually I'm gonna rent a big old freaking huge dumpster. Just throw a bunch of stuff away all at once. Ooh. Woo! Everybody can see me. I'm down here. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Help us get to 500 subscribers. Appreciate it. Lift it high. Yeah, we're digging out the crawl space. For everybody just tuning in, we're digging out our crawl space for our master. And I'm right in the process of actually doing some cleaning along the edges. I'm getting rid of all the old roots, all the old insulation from the ductwork, so that I can kind of have a nice work area. At some point, you got to clean up. It just makes you feel so good, all that hard work you've been doing, fine-tuning everything, and it starts to look tidy again, tidy for a crawl space. So I'm going to finish up this area along that wall there, and then I'll turn the camera and get down this other corner. And then if I'm feeling up for it, I'll keep going, probably down this whole wall that the camera's underneath, and I'll reset my camera up somewhere over here. So here we go. Oh, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Help us get to 500 subscribers, everybody. We're going to go all the way 500, 1,000, and then 1,000,000. So jump on the train while it's getting started right now. Oh. Crazy how much junk there is. I think I'll let me see if I can't just get you down in here a hole so you can see what's going on a little bit better. That's what's going on right there. Oh. You see that okay? Yeah. That's what's going on right now. So there's like a big massive root right here I've got to cut out so that I can dig down a little deeper through here, have a more level work area. So I'll do that later. That was the first root I ran into when I started digging. The very first freaking root. There's so much insulation and sticks, roots. I had to just start chunking this stuff in piles under here. Because otherwise I would have been stopping every 2 seconds to try to throw a stick away. And ain't nobody got time for that. Got to get it done. I want to get all this insulation out of here because it will just get in the dirt. And it's like it buries itself or something. It naturally works its way down into the soil. and you start digging and you like uncover all this insulation, it's freaking buried. Doesn't make any sense. There's got to be a scientific explanation for that. But here's some wedges I'm going to keep down here that I found under one of the supports. I can reuse those. Those are actually some really nice wedges. These things are probably 100 years old. They look old, super old. So, get all this crap out of here. If you're watching, if you're just tuning in, help us get to 500 subscribers. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers right now. Just trying to post consistently about the house, about the property. I'm about to put in an above ground pool, so stay tuned for that. I got everything ordered. That'll be a separate project that we're gonna have going on. Some old phone wire that is still connected. So I guess I'll just leave it down here for now. I don't want to tear anything up, and I don't have my clippers. No joke. I just felt something vibrating, like my phone was on me. What the heck is up with that? Weird. I must have had a muscle tendon on my knee that I was putting in a weird position. That was crazy. I was like, I don't have my phone on me. I don't have my watch on me. What the heck is going on here? I'm trying to get all this crap out of here. It's just like jammed under this HVAC. I'm just going to throw some of this dirt away so I don't have to pick all the insulation out. Okay. A little bit more over here. See if I can get you over there. Let me know if you can see that in the comment section. All over here. We'll clean up that. Make sure my camera doesn't fall over. Sweet. Alright. There you can see this massive root coming right through there. So I gotta cut that out of here. Get all these stones, concrete blocks that I've been collecting since I started this. Crazy. I got a whole lot more back down the tunnel. Just little bitty concrete bits and stuff. That's all. Piece of flooring. I made it over here. All right. Oh, this is so awesome. This is so awesome. Oh man, this is so awesome. I love this. Ask me that in 30 years. See if how everything's holding up on me. Concrete. A bunch of tidbits in there, but I can't really so much. Super tiny though, so not as big a deal. So yeah, so obviously somebody excavated and poured dirt that way when they were doing this air duct work. I'm gonna try to pull some of this insulation. That's gonna be good enough for now. I'll get to that later. Another bag. Here we go. Appreciate everybody watching. If you haven't already, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Help us get to 500 subscribers. Then 1,000 and 1,000,000. I like doing these lives because they're real. And that's easy for me because I don't know how to operate any other way. I'm going to do this on this other side first. All right. Here we go. All right, sweet. There we go. Can't quite see. Try to put this over here. That's better. I freaking forgot my bags. All right. So nice. Man, that is so nice. All right. Time to bag up some insulation. There's a decent amount back here. I might need several bags. You just got to start bagging it. So obviously, always wear your mask because this crap is just all up in the air. PPE, personal protective equipment, is extremely important. I could even go so much further as to have my face shield respirator on, where my face, my eyeballs
are fully protected from any fibers, but I don't want to. So I'm just not going to. All right, that's the vast majority of the insulation. I have more insulation I can pull if I want to, but that's held up pretty good, so I might just pull it on the ends and then wrap the whole thing with that Reflexix. So right now it's time to get this concrete blocks out of here that I've just been chunking in here. Get them out of the way, because if I don't move them, they're just literally going to stay here like forever, and I can't live with that. Can't live with it knowing there's all this random debris crap down here, and I'll see it as I'm working over the years. So I'll be doing some more digging over here. I'm just trying to get most of it out of the way. Just trying to get most of it out of the way for now. So I'll work on getting the rest of it when I dig down that side. All right. So I'm gonna go get a bunch of bricks from over here, and then come back down and work on this little section over here. There's some junk over there I need to get. Appreciate everybody watching. Just trying to film good content for everybody that you can enjoy. And it's nice to have all this crap out of the way. So over here, I can just start kind of scraping up some of this stuff. I can get to this part of the crawl space pretty good without digging it out. So that's kind of cool, but I want to get it totally clean. Because I'm going to get down here eventually and I'll be cracking some of this out, making more crawl spaces as I support it better. So it's like the more I can get out of the way now, better. But that's obviously why this is all down here, because when they came down here to do ductwork, they were just busting away stuff and then just scattering the debris everywhere. So that's what's been going on all these years. I can see where a squirrel or a rat or something at some point has like lived down here. There's like little nut casings everywhere. Alright, let me go back grab. Sweet. If you're watching, we're cleaning out the rest of the crawl space so that it's kind of got like, tidy again. So that's what we're doing right now. I about have it where I want it. I'm going to do one more spot that I can get to real good. And then I think I'm going to just leave all this stuff in here and deal with it another day. So I'm going to clear out that right there. You see that? There's an old plumbing pipe I just did not too long ago. So once I'm done with the supporting the floor, installing the new subfloor back in, I will be getting back on the ceiling. I already got my I-beams, so I'll get all that installed. I'll cut out the ceiling straps. I got a big concrete block here I'm going to try to get out. Shouldn't be a problem. I have it out of the way though. All right. Let's see if I can get this pipe right here. There's a break. So my beam will be coming out through here underneath this 2x6 and I think a 4x6. I may be married to a a 2x6. I got this big 220 volt cord. All right, here we go. Let's get this out here without dumping any sludge. Oh, son of a gun. I dumped the sludge. Dadgummit. Let's go start out with this. That was an old, I think, original plumbing pipe for the sink. So, it's out of here. Let me get a trash bag. Appreciate everybody watching. If you're tuned in, make sure to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Woo! And man, I can't believe I dumped all that sludge. I'm just trying to clean up the crawl space as much as I can. It's just tidbits from, I don't know if it's animals or just general degradation. But I just want it clean. Dude, I gotta crawl around here. And I gotta dig some more. And at some point I'm gonna dig out with a put a brand new plumbing pipe in. So, but I will have the closet, existing master bathroom floor out. Yeah, I can actually crawl right through there if I wanted to. All this insulation. That sludge, I just got my hand on it. Gosh. But, yeah. That's mostly it. I think I'm gonna crawl down. Ow! Oh! Oh yeah, just got a cool breeze, baby. Cool breeze. Okay. So yeah, this will all get dug out at some point. Which is nice. Don't get too crazy. Get what's here. Yeah, this is everywhere. So cool though. Man, it's so cool. Alright. I'm gonna get out of the hole. Yeah. Right there. Alright. If you're watching, everybody, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Help us get to 500 subscribers. And then after that, we're going to go to 1,000,000. It's just going to be good old-fashioned hard work. Not trying to game the system, as some people would try to get you to do. I'm going to double check under here. Real quick. A little bit of stuff that fell down. Oh, my face itches. All right, that's it. Good enough. So sweet. So sweet. So I can get this right there. Whew. I feel so good about that. Piece of paper here I'm gonna grab. Some blocks I put out of the way. Whew. Put that in there. Sweet. Alright. I feel so good about that. So I get all this crap out of the way. Let you see what I'm doing here. So I'm gonna kind of tidy up a little bit. Leave this right here. Kind of tidying up. I'll get all this crap out of the way later. these rocks and stuff. I can dump them out in the rock pile. So GoPro video mode. GoPro video mode.
Sheesh. All right, everybody. So everybody, just to recap, we got the crawl space cleared out, cleaned out. I'm going to reassess exactly how deep I want this, and I'm going to dig down underneath this section here. I might have to pull some of the flooring. Probably not. I like it as a little work area. But I'll dig that flooring, dig this side out a little bit more closer to the footing this way, and then I might dig down the whole thing. It's gonna I need to assess. I need to sleep on that just a little bit more, and then I'm gonna start assessing exactly how I'm gonna put my beams in underneath these floor joists, and decide on exactly how I'm gonna move this HVAC, if I need to drop it down or bring it up once I put the beams in. And once the beams are in and they have the concrete underneath them and everything, then I will basically once that's leveled, or I make at least a good flat area, solid flat area, then I'll come in and drop my extra 2x6 floor joist in, because I want those to be 12-inch on center. I don't want to leave these 24-inch on center. I want to split the middle of all of them, so I'll be 12-inch on center. So make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Help us get to 500 subscribers. We appreciate everybody watching. Questions, go in the comment section. Now go check out some of the other content, everybody. Appreciate you. Bigfoot out.